Welcome to week 4, and it is amazing how quickly the course is going, isn't it? Now this is a very interesting unit, hybrid learning environments and definitions of blended learning. You may often see these two terms used interchangeably, and in some ways they are. They both require the teacher to do some, or the student to do some work outside of the classroom, so when they come to the classroom, they're engaged in a hand-on activity. So the lessons, the lectures, the presentations done online, and then they meet in a classroom situation. The assignment blended and optimizing, so it's very important introduction. And as always, take time on the resources, because especially, as I said, the difference between hybrid, flipped learning is another term for that. So the videos there, very good. Take your time to go through the resources to get a mastery of this. It'll be a great foundation for you to continue with your understanding of this. Now here's the question. This week you have learned that hybrid learning or blended learning means different things to different organizations. That's why it's so important to get these definitions down, because different people use them different ways. And so here are a couple of hybrid courses, very good example there, and then provide 3 substantive responses to the question itself. In your post, provide a detailed description of a hybrid course, hybrid, blended, flipped, different terms, you either presently teach or would like to teach. So it's really asking you to put this into practice. What tools and methodologies would use, and describe in detail how student interaction would be encouraged. Make sure to provide a rationale for your courses. I'm always interested in how we know the students are doing the work outside the classroom. An example, if you have a hybrid course where students are expected to view presentation before they come to class, how do we know if they've done that? You might consider that. So that's a really good good unit here. And then the assignment, the definitions of blended learning. And again, various definitions, and you will synthesize that. So number 1, go through the week's material and then use Word. 3 definitions of blended learning. So it tells you to first column lists the multiple definitions, at least 3 different definitions of blended learning, hybrid learning, flipped classroom, and then in the second column 1 example of that. In the third, explain your rationale for choosing that example. So it's a good way to look at the different ways to do it, and then explore a tool that could be used to create a blended learning environment. So here's some different places. Create that, sign up as instructor, and remember these are all free, so don't worry about spending any money. You're going to use course in 5 and 6 and throughout the online specialization program. Evaluate course sites, a learning tool, 2 to 3, not including taught and reference, identifying 5 functions of course site, and then submit that. A lot going on, but the important thing is creating this course sites that you're going to continue to work on. You are actually going to begin to create an online classroom. Pretty exciting stuff.